We are going to do a quick demonstration of how to navigate our state legislature's website and to track a bill and see where it's at in the legislative process. And then if we go to the search bar here, we can type in a bill. So I'm going to put in the first one that we saw, so HB, which stands for House Bill 25, which is the year it was introduced, and then the bill number, which gets assigned to it. And so that was the first one on the list there, prohibiting price gouging and sales of necessity. If you click on that, it'll take you to the main page. The prime sponsors are the legislators who introduced the bill. You can also see what committee it's in. And like I showed before, if you want to testify for the bill, you'd have to know what committee it's going to be heard in. If you scroll down below, you can also see the status. So it's currently under consideration. We don't know if it's passed or failed yet. And then below here, we have these tabs where you can read the bill itself here. Fiscal note, you can see how much it would cost to implement the bill. Under committees, you can see the voting record. Same here within each chamber, you can see how many voted yes and no, and you can actually see which legislators voted which way. You can see amendments or any changes proposed for the bill. The bill history shows a timeline of where it's at in the process. So as we saw in that flow chart, it made it through the first chamber and now it's making its way through the second, which is a good sign. And then again, the sponsors of were the legislators who are in support of it. And then at the very bottom, we can see in the upcoming schedule. So this happened earlier today where this bill was read on the Senate floor. If this were to say Business Affairs Committee hearing, then that's when we would get clued in and know, okay, that's when I can go and testify on the bill. So not all of these will have this upcoming schedule. So I also wanted to highlight how to keep track of what's going on at the Capitol on a week-to-week basis. So if we go to the very top of the page, this first tab here, session schedule, go ahead and click that. And then here's today's schedule. It'll show you which committees are meeting, the location, and if we click the agenda, do that here for this third one, you can see exactly which bills are being read, and this would be how we know whether or not we can go and testify for the bill. Since things are always moving so quickly at the Capitol, this only gets updated maybe a week or two in advance, so you have to just keep checking back to stay up to date. But this is a great resource. And one other thing I wanted to highlight is if we go to committees here, we scroll down to public testimony options, that's when you can sign up for to provide testimony, either in person or through Zoom.